Today we're making a scrunchie and it's a beginner friendly tutorial. Remember to check the written pattern in the description box and more information. If you find this tutorial helpful, remember to leave a like or a comment to let me know. Thank you so much and let's get started. To begin, make a slip knot. You can do it in any way you prefer. And then insert your crochet hook into the loop and then fasten it. Take your hair tie. So you'll be attaching the slip knot to the hair tie using a single crochet. So insert your hook into the hair tie, yarn over and pull up a loop. Remember to carry along the yarn, the tail of the yarn. So once you have two loops, yarn over and pull through the two loops. That's how we do a single crochet. So you'll be doing a single crochet all around the hair tie. And remember to carry along the tail of the yarn. So to do a single crochet, insert your hook into the hair tie, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have two loops, yarn over and pull through the two loops on your hook. To do a single crochet, insert your hook into the hair tie, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have two loops, yarn over, pull through the two loops. So we'll be doing single crochet all around. Yeah, hope you know how to do a single crochet by now. Do as many single crochet stitches into the hair tie as you can. Remember to squeeze them so that you can create space for other single crochets. So repeat this pattern. I'll meet you back in at the end of the round. So once you're done with round 1, this is how it looks like, and you're at the end of the round. To finish off the round, slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. Yes, so we are done with round 1. To begin round 2, chain 3. The chain 3 counts as a double crochet. And into the same stitch, place 1 double crochet. To double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, and then yarn over, pull through 2. So that counts as our 2 double crochet into the same stitch. And into the next stitch, place 2 double crochet. To double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And into the same stitch, place another double crochet to have a total of 2 double crochet into the same stitch. And into the next stitch, place 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. And do the same into the next stitch by placing 2 double crochet, 1 and 2. So continue repeating this pattern of placing 2 double crochet into each stitch. I'll meet you back in at the end of the round. So at the end of the round, and into our last stitch, we're placing 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Yeah, this is 1 and then 2. So to finish off the round, we slip stitch into our first double crochet, which is our chain 3 stitch, to finish off. And so far this is how it looks like. To begin round 3, chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. This always counts as our first double crochet. And into the same stitch, place 1 double crochet to have a total of 2 double crochets. And into the next stitch, place 2 double crochets into the same stitch. This is 1 and 2. And into the next stitch, place 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. And continue repeating this pattern by placing 2 double crochets into each stitch across. I meet you back in at the end of the round. Once at the end of the round and into our last stitch, place 2 double crochets into the same stitch. And then to finish off, slip stitch into our first double crochet under the V, and then chain 1 and cut off the yarn. Remember to fasten off. Yeah, so we are done with round 3, and this side looks like. Using the white yarn, make a slip knot and attach it to any of the double crochet stitches. Yeah, using a single crochet. And remember to carry along the tail of the yarn. And into the next stitch, place a single crochet. And continue placing one single crochet into each stitch around. I meet you back in at the end of the round once you're done. So once you're at the end of the round, slip stitch into our first single crochet to finish off the round, and then chain 1 and cut off the rest of the yarn, leaving a long tail to weave in your ends later. So we are done. So let's weave in our ends using a darning needle. You can weave in your ends in any way you prefer. You can observe how I'm doing mine. So once you're done weaving in your ends, cut off the rest of the remaining yarn, and we are done. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to check the written pattern in the description box. Remember to like, comment and share, and remember to turn on the notification bell so that you can never miss any of my tutorials. If you are new, remember to subscribe, and welcome to the family. So guys, bye bye and happy crocheting.